Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam and we are back again with another one. This is the moment where we talk about one of the biggest games that we have this week. This is the big match preview. We're going to be looking at the big game that we have that is going to be played between Tottenham Hotspurs and Manchester City, just about let me guess, 2 weeks and a half since their last game. So in this video, what we're going to be covering, people, is to talk about how Manchester City is going to set up, how they're looking like, and how, if their internal problems are not going to cause problems to their performance, overall performance. And we're going to be talking about how Tottenham Hotspur is going to try to find courage to perform better, how the new transfers can help at least to try to give some boost. And also we want to find out if the missing of Antonio Conte can cause havoc to Tottenham Hotspurs. Anyway, and we're going to talk about their history as well, because Tottenham Hotspurs always look like they're the team that always gets it better to see. They always suppress it all the times. And we are going to talk about the combined 11. Oh, well, I think I'm going to try to do a combined 11 because there is a lot that is happening there. So there is a lot of things that we're going to be covering, people. I hope you are excited and I hope you will enjoy. So do me a favor before we go into it, click the like button and let's get into the video. Subscribe to the Connect as well. So let's get to the video. So Tottenham Hotspurs has always been that boogie dog. No, it's boogie dog is just too much, Yeah, Tottenham Hotspurs is that always that guy that when you don't expect them to do something, he always surprises you. When you don't expect him to get the man gear, we always get it. I'm talking about Tottenham Hotspurs when they're playing with Manchester City. When you don't even expect them to get something out of the game, they always get it against Man City every single time. You wonder exactly what does whoever manages there. It might be Mourinho, it might be Antonio Conte at this moment. Even who was that Wolves manager who went to Tottenham Hotspurs? Oh, please remind me in the comment section. I forgot. But even Maurizio Pochettino, every single time you'll be surprised that Tottenham Hotspurs always surprise Manchester City. Whether they are this good, whether they're doing what, they always surprise Manchester City. But well, in this game, it's going to be a different game. But this is the thing that I've got to tell you. I think the results might surprise a lot of people with the result of this game. This fixture doesn't usually get draws. It never really gets draws. There's always a winner at the end of the day between these two teams. I think they've had one draw in a long period of time. Most of them, it's either Tottenham winning or it's either Man City winning. But anyway, let's talk about the game. What am I expecting from City? Like I said in the beginning of the video, one of the things that could in a way affect Manchester City's performance and whatever they're going to produce is how they are as a team, how it looks like there's a disjoint disagreement in the team, in the backroom locker, where it seems like Pep Guardiola is fighting with his players. In fact, to be honest, rather than the Cancelo who just left, who I think was a mistake, it's more like a Zinchenko transfer as well, the Cancelo movement, who just left. Also, I'm hearing that Ilkay Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Laporte, who else? I don't know if I'm forgetting somebody. Those players are being hinted that they want to leave. They are no longer playing like they want to be at City. Even you can tell when the City is playing that the tenacity, the attack, the way they are playing, something must be missing. Pep Guardiola must be doing something wrong. And maybe Mikel Arteta is just getting in his head too much and now it's affecting him. I don't really know how the game is going to turn up. And at least I wish I knew how the game would turn up. But at this moment, it does not look like it's the City of old. It does not look like the team we're used to watching. It does not look like the team we have enjoyed countless times watching and actually accepted that they're always full of surprises. But there is a lot of things that can change in this game. Like I'm telling you, there is always a lot that changes in this fixture. But we will definitely wait to see how this goes. But on an honest thing, there's a lot of players who are missing. We might talk about the likes of Ilkay Gundogan, Phil Foden. I don't remember the last time I've seen him from the City squad. To be honest, this kid, there was a moment he was told that there is the future, that City cannot function without him. Now I don't even remember the last time I saw him in a match game. Do you remember? It's all full of confusion. All what I'm saying is this, people. It looks like there is a direction in the fixture, whatever the fixtures are going to be set up like, but all in all, every single thing that they are working on, whatever they are trying to build, it all is coming to an end where they need to find direction. If that makes sense, they need to find direction. But all that I'm hoping is Pep Guardiola gets his things together. I'm gonna try to predict the team. Tottenham Hotspurs, on the other hand, oh, this is the problem. If we are talking about what we are gonna see in the game, we would say what we are gonna see in the game. But in this situation, we are just full of confusion. We don't know what we're getting in the fixture. We really don't know what we are expecting to be getting in the fixture from both sides. Tottenham Hotspurs has a good squad. To be honest, they have a good squad. So, on an honest situation is this, people. Tottenham Hotspurs is a good team. Has a lot of superstars. Harry Kane, I made a vocal video a few weeks ago complaining about if he telling him that he doesn't have a backbone if he signs a new contract with the Tottenham Hotspurs. I know that was too harsh, but that is just the truth. The Son, Kulusevski, Bentancur, they have a cream of players that can produce anything. They have a team that if they set it up really properly, they can get something. But the problem is this: inconsistent. You don't know what happened with Tottenham Hotspurs. When you expect them to give you something in a game, they disappoint you. When you expect them to give you an amazing game, they hide. They just disappear. I really don't know what to expect from them, to be honest. I really don't know what to expect from them. But I think it's going to be exciting to see how the game will play out. I think it's going to be exciting to see how they'll do. But on an honest thing, maybe the Antonio Conte not being there, being in a surgery table, might have an impact over how this game, the outcome of this game will come out. Or maybe not. Maybe the assistant manager would surprise people with how they'll set up. They also have new signings, like I was saying. They signed the Denjuma, who was almost about to be an Everton player. He's now a Tottenham Hotspurs player. He scored already his first goal, so you might talk about confidence and the fact that they're playing this at home. That just gives them that element of confidence to another level. So they're playing at home and they have new players, new signings. There's also the last player that they signed. Is it Pedro Porro? Or something like that, who also is going to be one of the most important players. I heard he's going to be playing at the right back, so I think Emma Royale might actually be seated down for this fixture because I think they need somebody there because on the right plays Mirez, right, for City, so they need somebody who can stop him as well as produce something. And also you'd expect that they'll put this old man Perisic on the right, where I feel like they can get something in the fixture. I don't know. They have good players, Tottenham Hotspurs. It's just a matter of finding confidence. That's, I think, one thing that I feel like is lacking. They need to find confidence because if they find the confidence, they can produce something interesting. This is going to be an interesting fixture, and I'm going to try to give you my combined 11. Before you forget, please subscribe, like. Anyway, let's talk about the combined 11. At goal, Edison. The reason I'm choosing Edison, I'm not saying that he's the best keeper, but I'm saying he's the best of the two. Loris has been making some horrible mistakes recently, and I feel like maybe his time as a goalkeeper in the Premier League top level, like a Tottenham Hotspurs, it should be coming to an end. So it's Edison, his distribution, also his saves as well. He does save as well. So I'll choose him. The second person I'll choose in the defense. Well, defense. I'll choose Poro on the right. I have not seen the player play, but I think it's better than what we all have. Or maybe Lewis. Let me choose Lewis for City. Then in the middle, I'll choose Christian Ronaldo. Is it? What's his Romero? Christian Romero, alongside Akanji for Man City. Then at that other side, Ake. Because now he's playing as a left back, I'll choose left Aki. Then we go in the midfield. I would say in the midfield, Kevin De Bruyne. Then I say Rodri, because I think it's the best DM we have in the Premier League alongside others. Then I'll say, rather than another City player, I'll surprise you and choose Bentancur, because I feel like Bentancur offers so much going forward for Tottenham Hotspur. Also defensively as well. So as a box to box midfield, I think is really the best selection that I can choose there. Front, I'll choose Son on the right. I'll choose Haaland because it's crazy. As much as I want to put Kane in it, Haaland I think is one of goals. I'll choose Haaland. Then I'll choose Mires. No, I'll choose Kuleseski for Christ's sake. I think Kuleseski has more in influence to the game than even what a Mires is offering at Man City. That's what I think. And their manager will be Pep Guardiola because Conte is at the hospital. But Pep Guardiola, what do you think about my selection? I know I might be biased, but I'm looking at what I think will be the best and what can work for the team. And I think those are the best that we have at the moment. I don't know. We'll see how the game will set up. And I think Tottenham has a chance to win this one. The last thing of this whole thing is my prediction over the game. I don't see a draw. It never ends in a draw. City has already beaten Tottenham Hotspur by 4 goals to 2 in the first game. So, yeah. Huh. I think it's gonna be a 2-1 to Tottenham Hotspurs. I just don't know why, but I do have a feeling that they're gonna surprise Manchester City and beat them because they've always done it and they've always been doing it. And people might not really give them that belief or trust them, but they're always full of surprises. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I would want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I want to hear what you guys think about how this game will play out and maybe give you my thoughts and my reactions as well over the video. But do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the Connect. I'm out. I'll be back again with another one. The next video that I do after this is my review on Arsenal versus Everton. So prepare for that. Click the like button. Can't wait for the big fixture. We are out. Peace.